Imagine a store where you can buy quality products at a cheaper cost than Walmart or Goodwill and support an overlooked community program at the same time. PC Workshop's Limitless and Common Thread are two stores that offer this opportunity. PC Workshop recently transitioned its efforts in this new direction. The workshop, founded in Paulding County in 1978, offers work experiences, job training, and life skill development to individuals with developmental disabilities. The workshop serves Paulding, Defiance, Williams, Putnam, and Van Wert counties. Pre-pandemic, PC Workshop transported individuals to their warehouse in Paulding to make Toyota CarJack kits. But in March of 2020, when the COVID shutdown started and the workshop warehouse was forced to close its doors, Executive Director Megan Sierra decided it was time for a change. The PC Workshop needed to provide a better experience for its individuals and bring the community to them. Inspired by a small wholesale store in Defiance, Sierra started making plans to create a store where individuals served by PC could gain work experience and earn a paycheck. Although COVID-19 has caused many struggles, those involved with the PC Workshop say the pandemic was a blessing in disguise.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for COVID. That COVID got us to rethink what we do as a company.
The COVID shutdown gave Sierra and the PC staff time to make their idea a reality. They went to work, filling out the necessary paperwork, converting the warehouse into a store, and figuring out the day-to-day logistics of the new operation. In July of 2020, PC opened its first store, Limitless, in Paulding. Nick McLean, a 2013 graduate of Wayne Trace High School and a supervisor at PC at the time, became its manager. McLean promoted the new store through Facebook and word of mouth, and quickly found himself very busy.
The community's been supportive since the start. It's just crazy to see how fast it's taken off. When we started the Facebook page, we only had 500 members, and within a month we grew to 1,500. It was just insane how fast it took off. And now I think we're over 3,000 members on our page. Yeah, it's taken off really well. Would you say so?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you say so too?
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
While business in Paulding exploded, Sierra and Clark started the process of creating a second store in the former Two Guys building in Defiance. In January of 2021, they opened Common Thread with Clark as the store manager. 1/4 the size of Limitless, Common Thread has an intimate and cozy environment.
Doesn't it look beautiful?
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. It's so inviting.
The premise of both stores is the same, to provide customer service-centered job opportunities for the individuals at PC Workshop rather than the factory setting of the former warehouse. Both stores sell new Target products at a fraction of the original cost. How? All Target products have a shelf life, and once they've reached it, Target removes the items from their shelves and sells them to outside distributors. The PC staff orders the products from one of those wholesalers, who delivers 24 to 26 pallets of products per truckload. They order a new truckload for Limitless every 9 days and one for Common Thread every 2 weeks. When the trucks arrive, everyone gets to work.
So we purchase full truckloads from Target, from a Target third party, and we get them in they're 7-foot tall pallets, and it could be anything that Target sells in their store. And what we do is we break them down with our people, and they check out to see if anything's broken, missing, etc. And then we put prices on them, label them, and then bring them out to the store in the respective departments where they go, and then sell them.
Clark has a handful of volunteers who help him at Common Thread, as well as 6 PC workers. There are 10 to 12 PC workers in the Paulding store on a daily basis, and they work in 4 departments: pre-sort, store, clothing, and art. Workers also assemble products, bag items for customers, and help keep the store organized and clean. One of those workers is Jacob.
This kid right here has done, it's crazy, after Christmas break, he has he works his butt off, and it's just crazy because before he would hardly want to work, and now he just doesn't want to stop working. He's doing awesome, aren't you, bud? What's your favorite thing to do in the store? Can you tell me bag? Yes. Yeah. Can you say bagging? Ready? Yeah. Ready? What else? Who's your favorite supervisor? It's not Nick. Who is it? Nick. No, it's not Nick. It's Grace. Grace? Yeah, it's Grace. Grace.
Another worker is Bob, who has worked at PC for around a year and is most often at Common Thread.
I live on my own. Got my own apartment. And the money's really good. I bought a desk from here.
You bought a desk from here?
And I buy Lysol so for my apartment and stuff to keep it clean.
In the art department at Limitless, PC workers create keychains, earrings, bracelets, and other items to sell at the store. They also make handmade thank you cards, one of which is placed in every shopper's bag. The art department serves a functional purpose but also helps the individuals with disabilities develop their fine motor skills. On top of personal touches like these, one of the reasons Limitless and Common Thread have achieved such fast growth is their prices.
We noticed that your prices are pretty low.
They're amazing. So they're pretty low, they're awesome.
To price the items, McLean uses the Target app to scan the items and find their original prices. Then they reduce the cost by half or a little above. It's a price tag even he can't resist.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We spend a lot of our paycheck here. So.
But it's money well spent, as all profit benefits the PC Workshop and the individuals it serves.
We are actually a nonprofit entity, PC Workshop is, and so all of our money gets dumped back into our system of helping our individuals through classes, through training, through anything. So I need the loads coming in and the loads going out at the same rate so we can have those services in the middle.
PC Workshop members use teamwork to get the pallets sorted, priced, and placed on their store shelves for retail. They never know what they will find in the pallets or how customers will react. Sometimes the store managers are surprised by what items sell best.
Well, it depends on the year, or like on the time of year. So when we got in the last truck, we got a ton of makeup. We sold a ton of makeup, and I didn't know how expensive makeup could be. It was super expensive. Like when we marked it down to like $1 on like $12 items, people were like going crazy. They were buying bulk of it. So I would say makeup this time of year, just because we have a lot of it. We sold a bunch of pool noodles Saturday too. Like we brought those out and we priced them at like $3, and they sold like, yeah. It was so random. People were like going after them, and it was pretty crazy.
Clothing by far. We have a lot of clothing, and it's $4 is our base price. Over at Paulding, our base price there is $2. So it's just, I mean, and those are, they can be $30 dresses. They can be, amazing clothing for that price.
For everyone involved, the creation and evolution of the stores has entailed a learning curve, especially since they have no background in retail. They are learning as they go, making changes and planning for the future.
We've hosted our first vendor event of this year, and we're hoping to do more. We want to actually incorporate farmers markets out here on the pad. And another thing we want to do is eventually open up a store in each county we serve. So we could potentially have 5 stores we want to open up one in Williams County by the end of the year. So that's our goal, I think, in the next 5 years is to get a store in each of our counties.
With its smaller size, Common Thread has a different challenge to tackle.
So we are getting full semi-truckload, so a 53-foot truckload, which has about 26 to 27 of those 7-foot tall pallets in it. And what I was sent here to do was to work on how we do that in such a small place here. We don't have the warehouse space that we have at our other facility, so we need to think a little bit differently on how we get those things into this building. The first truckload, I've actually unloaded each pallet into the back of the store, and then we're sorting that from there. That is not something I don't think I can physically do for the remainder. I think we're going to have to figure out a way to get these things to Paulding, sort them with our mass of people that we have there, and then price them there, and then bring them back to this store.
Sierra, Clark, and McLean have also learned the importance of changing the way the stores look on a constant basis to boost sales.
It is a lot of back-breaking labor. However, it is such a good, positive thing that we can do for our individuals and the jobs that it creates for them in their community. It's just like I said, it's just such a positive thing.
Both McLean and Clark have been humbled by the community's backing of the new stores. With society's focus on e-commerce today, Jameson says he never would have expected to open a brick-and-mortar store, let alone receive the support it does.
It's been amazing. The support we get from the community and people coming in and purchasing things is it's overwhelming.
But there's room for even more support. What can the community do?
They can come in and purchase our amazing products and talk with my amazing people. That's what this is all about, is our individuals and giving them community type jobs and getting them out in that community. You're supporting an amazing cause. It's something that's needed. They're an underserved group of individuals, and people need to understand the worth and the value that they bring.
Just know our mission and know that it's not necessarily about the store and a profit making. It's about bringing the community to us and for these guys, you know, for everyone we serve. That's our mission, and we want everyone to know that it's not about the items we have in the store. It's about the people we serve in the store and behind the scenes. By coming here and seeing that and socializing with them, I mean that means more to us than buying anything here.
Those people behind the scenes hope the community will support them as well. After all, there is good reason to do so.
Because it's cheaper than Walmart.
Prices aside, the most important reason to support the PC stores is the opportunity it affords individuals like Damien.
Why I working here is because PC workshop is an opportunity for me and many other people, and I get so much. Thank you.
As most people look back and reflect on the year of 2020, they'll remember it as a time of restriction. But for the members of PC Workshop, they will remember 2020 in one word: limitless. To support individuals like Jacob, Bob, and Damien, stop by one of their 2 locations at 900 West Caroline Street in Paulding under the Water Tower, or 216 Clinton Street across from the courthouse in Defiance. You can find their store hours on the Limitless and Common Thread Facebook pages.